So Sigma just made a major move. They did seemingly a lot of everything. They rebranded their brand as a whole. They announced silver I series lenses, but the biggest thing that they've done is dropped the Sigma BF. This is a camera that I think will make major waves and one that we really didn't expect. I think everybody thought that the Sigma FP was going to have a successor, and the BF was not on our bingo card for sure. So I don't have the camera, but I did go through all of Sigma's information, and gathered all the information that you might want looking at this camera. So let's talk about it. And we're going to try to do this in as little takes as possible because, again, it's 10:30 at night and I'm trying to go to bed tonight. So that said, I have a list that's over there. I've already failed at this one take challenge. It's where, hold please. Okay, again, cheers. Let's read off this list. So the Sigma BF is a 24 megapixel sensor. I think it's a little bit more than 24 megapixels, but it's a full frame sensor. It is a back illuminated CMOS sensor, so it's not a Foveon sensor. So this is not the Foveon camera that we've all been waiting for. It seems to be primarily an everyday camera for photography, but it does shoot H.264 and H.265 and L-Log at 6K. Now, I don't know like open gate or any modes like that, but 6K and H.264, H.265 with L-Log. So immediately I go to, this is definitely not an FP successor because it's not shooting RAW, it's not shooting compressed RAW or anything like that. Really, I think this is an everyday carry camera, and that's what it's intended for. It's very simple. It's almost like what Lumix did with the S9, but just turned up to 10, which is just what Sigma does. And so I'm here for it. It is, again, I don't know if I said this, but it is made up of a single plate of aluminum, or it's all one piece, which is nuts. It is going to have a contrast and phase detect hybrid, similar maybe to what we've seen with Lumix. Now, the FPL had this, or a phase detect, and the autofocus wasn't great, and so I'm really curious about the execution of the autofocus. So hopefully we'll see some information about that, or I'll get my hands on it here soon. I actually have filled out my form to get it to test out, but it looks like Sigma was very close to the chest with this one. USB-C is going to allow for backing up your storage. There is no SD card slot. There's no CF Express card slot. It is all just one piece of aluminum. There's no putting anything into this camera. And so you can use the USB-C port to back up footage. I haven't confirmed yet if you're going to be able to shoot to the USB-C port or to an SSD, but hopefully that's the case. But you will have the ability to use it as a webcam. I saw that on Sigma's website, which I love the FP for webcam use, and so you will be able to do that with the BF as well. You should see a lot of the color modes that we've seen with the FP. It actually starts to click now. I actually had my rep talk to me about color modes a few months ago, and I was like, I saw the BF, and I was like, I think that's why we had that conversation. And so you'll see a lot of the color modes. I don't know if every color mode is going to be on there, but you will see a lot of the color modes. You will have a 2-hour record limit. So I don't know if you use the FP for longer takes than 2 hours. I don't even actually know if the FP does more than 2 hours. I've never tried, but you will have a 2-hour record limit with this camera. And that may be because of the internal storage, and that may be just limitations hardware-wise, not sure, but maybe something to test out. And then overall, this camera is 15.7 ounces. That's nuts. This camera is just a beautiful camera. And as I'm talking, I'm gonna just overlay images of the camera. And so you'll get an idea of just how beautiful this camera is. It's really sleek. It's really well designed. It's a very Sigma camera. If you've paid attention to any of the other Sigma cameras, the FP is probably the normal looking one of all of them. And so the BF definitely kind of takes that moniker of just a unique camera. Now, the camera is going to retail for right under $2,000. I think it's $1,995. So it is going to be a $2,000 camera, and it's supposed to, I believe it's shipping April of 2025. So right around the corner. Yeah, that's everything you need to know about the Sigma BF. Again, hopefully I will be reviewing it here soon and having my hands on it. And let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? I think it's a really cool camera. I just picked up a new camera. I don't know if I'll be buying it this year, but the BF that is. But it is one that, you know, I'm really intrigued by. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the Sigma BF? As always, thank you all for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace. I'm in my pajamas, literally having a nightcap. Like, come on, Sigma.